Hey everybody, David Katzmaier here at CNET. We are in LG's booth right before the opening, the first day of CES 2024, largest convention in the world. This is probably the most popular booth at the show, full stop, and you can see why behind me. LG just makes a ton of really cool looking things. This is brand new for 2024. This is their wireless transparent TV. On this display, there is 15 of these guys. They're all 77-inch OLED TVs that you can see through. And of course you have the moving kind of trees. You got a waterfall effect here. If you give it a second, these things are going to actually move. They're going to move the screens themselves and slide them back here. Look at this. It's like they're dancing. Give it a minute to take this in. Yes, each of these is a 77-inch OLED TV, and they're transparent. This is the first time we've seen this in the market. A transparent TV that you can actually buy. No pricing yet. Later this year they'll reveal that, and that's when the TV will be shipping. Just one size, that 77-inch size for now. I don't know if they're going to see it here, but these TVs actually, a film of black material can roll up behind this transparent screen and make it look just like a regular television. So you're not always looking through whatever you're watching when you're actually, looking at the material. So the idea is the TV can transform from a regular television into something different. So here we got a bunch more transparent TVs. I'll start by showing you, this is a TV in the middle here. This is a concept where they basically have glass above and below that matches the TV, so the TV essentially disappears, you guys. This is a really cool use case for this. You go, why would anybody need a transparent TV? LG is saying this is one way that a transparent TV works really well. You can see this is regular operating system material on here. This is regular TV material. This behind the TV, you can see this black coming up behind it, and what that does is it makes it look like a regular television, completely built into the wall. So that transformation is really the use case for these transparent TVs. Again, they're going to be extremely expensive. One thing I want to mention about these transparent TVs, they're wireless. So we have a little wireless module down here. LG introduced this last year. Now the TV itself has power going into it. Of course, it's a power cord, but this module has all the other cords. So HDMI, USB, whatever you want to plug into the TV, if you have an antenna or a cable box, that goes in there wirelessly across the room for a clean connection. Let's take us back here. We're going to see a different kind of iteration of what this looks like. So we have a different kind of configuration. This is the TV itself. That's standard, but LG is going to be developing little shelves, little areas around the TV that you can use to make it look a little bit different. This is a different material, for example. We have our wireless station down here. I'll take you over here to the other side. This one they're showing in the booth, kind of like the open floor concept, the open space. I'm imagining maybe the fireplace in the middle of the house. This, again, you can see right through to the back side. This transparency. LG hasn't told me the percentage of transparency yet, but as you can see, it's not perfectly clear. It's not like glass. There's a little bit of opaqueness to it, but for the most part, you can get that sense of openness in the room, which is pretty cool. Again, we got this film of black coming up behind it, which of course increases the contrast, makes it look like a real TV. Now, these don't have the picture quality of LG's best OLED TVs. They're going to be, kind of the standard one, but long story short, this is the kind of concept for LG's TV. This is the wireless OLED TV that is available later this year. No pricing yet. 77-inch OLED that has this wireless transparent TV technology. All right, so next up, we're going to take you across to another part of LG's booth. This is something that is probably going to be the biggest thing seen at the booth, beyond all that TV stuff. This is the car. Let's get a good spot here to check it out. Right now we have the LG Alpha Bowl, they're calling it. This is a concept car. This thing is not on the market yet anytime soon. What they're waiting for, they tell me, is autonomous driving to be a real thing. So that's right, this car is going to drive itself. So you can decide whether you want to, drive it yourself, or you can have the car do the driving for you. And to kind of facilitate that second scenario, you can turn those seats around and have a little conversation. Now, there are screens everywhere inside this car. I had the chance to sit in it earlier. It is really cool to see all of that stuff in action from the driver's seat there and the passenger seat. But this car, again, not coming out this year or any time that they've announced, but it just shows the concepts, that they're able to create with this fully connected car with a whole bunch of screens and a pretty cool look. And it's a convertible. It's got windows everywhere. Really neat design. I want to show you one thing over here. So speaking of cars, we have a charging station. So LG says that they're going to get into EV charging. So a bunch of guys in the US are competing to be the place where you get your EVs charged. Later this year, LG is going to enter that marketplace. So again, they're pitching this as like a little experience. You got a screen there. You have a dashboard that shows you all of the statistics of your charging. So we're going to probably see some LG chargers appear in the United States a little bit later this year. All right, I want to take you across to the tunnel real quick while we're here. We'll go through some folks. So LG is known for its OLED wall, OLED tunnel at CES, but this thing is the newest incarnation. Right here, we're in their WebOS Smart TV tunnel. So the idea here is there's 150-odd curved OLED screens around me, creating this insane environment. And the idea is they're going to show off all of their WebOS partners. So that's Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV, Prime Video. Go down the list. It's just a cool way to see all that smart TV action. I'm going to take you to my favorite part of the booth so far, and that's the camping section. Follow me. All right, so we're here in LG's booth. Behind me is their concept camper. This is a fully electric camper that you drag behind your car, and you can see inside. It's not camping, it's glamping. We have a full queen-size bed. They tell me there's a clothes steamer in there, of course, shower and bathroom. The entire thing is fully electric. There's a battery underneath. There's solar panels on the top. And look, we got a little kitchen here on the side, and that's got, your silverware. All that stuff comes out of the side of the camper, the back. And then look, watch karaoke, you guys. That's right. You can sing and dance right next to the campfire, all powered by your trailer. Another thing on the camper, they got a little table here on the side, yes, with a television and USB ports and the whole nine. So if you want to, really enjoy the outdoor life with a TV, this is the place to do it. One of the other concepts that they really recently announced is this thing called the Duke Box. This is a tube amplifier with a transparent OLED screen in front of it that has the ability to show any kind of video, including like those videos that play along from YouTube or Spotify while you're listening to music. Those are tube amps inside there. This is a concept product, not available to the market yet, but still pretty darn cool. I'm going to show you one more concept real quick. This is the Dubo. So LG is getting into coffee makers. That's right. This thing, apparently, cute little robot. What you do is you put in your pods, and it will do a layered blending system. So you can program it to kind of figure out, I want a little bit of espresso, a little bit of latte, a little bit of back and forth, and these capsules will mix it up and have a nice little coffee thing here. There's also a screen on the bottom of your coffee maker, just in case you want that. Pretty cool looking. It doesn't hop up and down yet. I think that'll be the next generation. Again, this is the Dubo concept coffee maker. Not available for sale in the market, but still pretty cool. So that's a quick look at LG's booth at CES 2024. We have some concepts, we have a car, we have some TVs, really cool stuff. We'll see you soon.